Welcome to this MBL webinar on the EU Act, where I'll be giving an introduction to the Act, risks under it, and compliance with its obligations. My name is Jacob Turner. I am a barrister at Fountain Court Chambers, and I specialise in the regulation of AI. In this webinar, we will be covering seven things. Firstly, the scope of the Act. Secondly, what is prohibited AI. Thirdly, high risk AI. Fourth, general purpose AI. Fifth, AI which has a transparency risk. Sixth, the governance and penalties provisions under the EU AI Act. And finally, we'll be looking at the timing for when the EU AI Act comes into force. The first topic is the scope of the EU AI Act. And the key question that one has to ask at the outset when wondering whether this very important piece of EU legislation applies in different jurisdictions and to different types of technologies around the world, the question is the EU AI Act relevant at all? And within this, there are three key issues that we need to look at. Firstly, what is an AI system for the purposes of the Act? Because in broad terms, the Act applies to AI systems. Secondly, who are the parties that need to comply with the Act's provisions? So even if you're interacting with an AI system, that doesn't mean that you necessarily need to comply with its provisions or need to comply with all of its provisions. And then finally, what is the territorial scope of the Act? And as we shall see shortly, the territorial scope interacts with the questions of who needs to comply.